other agencies do it. But when we find kids like this, the 18-year-olds and the 22-year-olds, and we convict them for their crime, do we trace their backgrounds to see where they are coming from, the kind of life that they have, to actually, ascertain the pattern?
Very brilliant.
Yeah, because I think it's very, 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 very important.
David,
my thought was,
when you went to let me add on. When you went to you were part Amancia South.
Yeah.
David, you notice a trend when the girl child coordinator spoke to us. You remember what he said? Accra was 17. There's a high propensity that she also give birth around the same time.
age. Yeah.
So when you go to the typical Ashtown, Bantama, to once Accra, no 18. So Accra also be around 18. Yeah. So sometimes it has a family link, and someone must be able to see it and break that in. It's not just about spiritual, but also train the girl's mind, because you see, your mother is 18 years. How well will the mother impact you? The exposure. Now, David, another solution I wanted to add quickly is that remember I gave you this audio and you even made us use it for a show. Archbishop Duncan Williams.
Yeah.
Where he talked about his kids.
Yeah.
You remember one
he wasn't enough for them.
That when kids are growing at a certain age, so let me paraphrase. He said that recently he went to the swimming pool with his grandchildren. Yeah. Then whilst he was there, as big as the Archbishop, in fact, the charismatic movement of Ghana is the Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams. I mean, this is a man who prayed for Trump at his inauguration. Powerful man. David, he said that once he was playing with his grandkids at the pool and all that, he realized that the reason why there's a certain disconnect, you all know the issues he has with his children. I'm not here to, but I'm just sharing something he said from the pulpit. He realized that he made a big mistake with his children. He missed them. And was telling the junior pastors there and there that never miss your child's PTA. Yeah. Never miss your child's birthday. He said he had to cancel a flight to attend her daughter's birthday. Because he realized that all these years he was chasing and impacting other people's homes and children.
He was not impacting
He was neglecting his children.
At the detriment of his home.
Yeah. And that he said that to date, one of his child struggled to call him dad.
Yeah. One of his children.
He always calls him sir, because he saw a powerful preacher on TV.
Not a dad.
But not a dad, because the visits in a junior pastor will come. A house help will come. So you don't miss certain times. And David, I think that modern day fathers, we are trying. When I look around my friends who are married, and we are trying. But David, also, I feel that, and we are talking about solutions. So that's one solution. Don't miss their formative years or their baby stages going to the formative years. Another solution is that, David, there's a good thing in the extended family system. What a child cannot be able to, yes, uncles were sodomizing some kids, abusing them and all that. Yes, they are excesses. But David, Yawo Famu gave us, you see, when your father is not there, at least Ewofa is there. You see, when your mother is not there, Swabi is there. You get it. So they will be able to track certain behaviors and see certain things. David, look at the video on the screen. School girls having the boldness to go in the boot of a vehicle.
They're in a boarding house.
And it wasn't the first time that car had been there. So I think probably some of the students saw this and then reported it to the teachers, and they were able to apprehend them.
And listen, so read that story, that article I just said. Where's the name of this place?
Aswansi. He said an illegal abortion clinic and an unlicensed drugstore have been uncovered in the deep slum of the Aswansi enclave in the Ashanti region.
Take the caption again.
It says an illegal abortion clinic and an unlicensed drugstore have been uncovered in the deep slum of the Aswansi enclave.
Unlicensed abortion center or clinic. So these girls who are under these same drugs, who are helping these armed robbers, when they get pregnant, they cannot keep their babies. Where would they go to?
They go to these places.
So if you're a mother and you say you don't care, you'll be called one day, you'll be told about they say, okay, abortion. Or clinic be on your license. No way. Now the person is so addicted to drugs. We don't have enough rehabilitation centers in Ghana. So your child becomes a drug addict and there's no savior for that child. Your child will become an armed robber because your child fell into the company of a bad group, becomes an armed robber, You keep denying the fact that your child is a saint. One day you'll be called and you'll be told that your child is being prosecuted and has been sentenced to 10, 15, 20 years in prison because of armed robbery. If it's not your child, it could be your nephew or your niece. Bears your name. Yeah. So me, I am Akwete. I have several cousins and nephews and blah blah with the name Akwete. Yeah. If you hear Akwete somewhere, you would want to what? Ask, Akwete way. Akwete way. If something bad happens, that's exactly how they're going to trace and ask questions. You know, how do we fix this problem, ladies and gentlemen?
Dave, have you also noticed?
One after the other, please.
Wait, have you also noticed, like, or not even noticed, but anytime the police say they trace them to their hideout, what are these hideouts?
Where are they?
Where are they? So are we chaining that pattern also as well?
Why Jones will tell you, we live with them. These armed robbers and whatever, we live with them, we know them.
Have you forgotten? Someone also shared the story that when they even go for the robbery, sometimes the booty is their mothers who bank the monies for them.
Yeah, the Krofu incident when it came,
And you know,
there are women there who take the money from the boys and save it for them.
I'm going to say something. Don't take it negatively, because again, I'm very particular and careful about mentioning names. But our brothers and sisters who come from up north, when they come, what skills do they bring along? So if they don't have the skills, then they will do pushing of trucks, carrying of loads, and the like. They will want to weed people's homes. They come sometimes because of the kind of stature that they have from up north. They look huge and stout. When politicians want people to go and do some silly jobs,
that's what they use.
They fall on these same people to go and do those naughty stuff for them. Why do they allow themselves to be used?
It's not them. Now, it's the country. No, David, you see.
Hold on. They allow themselves to, because not all of them engage in those things. So those few allow themselves to be used. What I'm driving at is, let's make sure that as a country, as politicians, we would put in the right measures. So they school, they train, they put meaning to their lives, and will not allow themselves to be used for some of these things. If not, when they don't have time to do some of these things, they'll be seizing. A new political party comes to power, they want to seize a toilet facility. I heard I said we walk a toilet and so on.
David, what I wanted to add is not a disagreement per se. What I wanted to add was that, you see, if you say they allowing themselves, that is where I will say that the state must not allow them to have that option. Because we've always talked about the massive gap between the north and the south when it comes to development job opportunities. So if you see a trend in crime, mostly people of northern extraction. That's why I said I don't want to use certain.
If you're not careful, they might sound like you are. But
and all that, you need to fashion our policies, programs, the SADES, the GDES, and co, to ensure that the people have the requisite skill. Because David, you see, if the person is even willing to do something and there's not much available, the susceptibility of the person increases. But if the person has option, for example, our brothers who go to the US and co, why do you think that they go there and the system makes them conform? Because there's a system. The government have seen that there can be foolish people within the system. So they built a system to check the excesses of people. If you don't pay your tax, you not get a certain thing. If you don't work, you not get a certain thing. We need to get to that point where we also get our youth in productive sectors of the economy. And getting them in productive sectors of the economy, the government must target it. The Minister for Employment must be looking at this data. How many girls are coming from the northern region to Greater Accra to do Kayaye? How many boys are coming?
You remember
what is the numbers?
The Pragya impasse.
Exactly.
Yeah. And listen. Joe, play back the same video for me. The one that's on Facebook right now. Play that same video for me. So a girl who has told, a girl whose parents have taken her to school, a secondary school.